Welcome to the School Mental Health Minute. This is a weekly webcast that focuses on mental health and school issues for children and adolescents. We'll highlight some of the newest research findings and translate the impact and implications of these findings. All this in a couple of minutes. I'm Dan Florell, and let's see what this week's study has to offer. We're featuring a journal article this week titled "Video Games Do Affect Social Outcomes." The goal of this study was to get a consensus regarding the impact of video games on the people who play them. The authors conducted a meta-analysis where they looked at 98 studies that used a variety of research designs. The authors found that video games do have an effect on social behavior. In particular, people who play violent video games experience higher rates of aggression and lower rates of pro-social outcomes. These results were very similar to a prior meta-analysis that used a different set of studies to come to the same conclusion. However, video games by themselves do not create aggressive behavior. The authors found that games that encouraged more pro-social behaviors were likely to have people who had lower rates of aggression and higher rates of pro-social outcomes. The conclusion is that the effect of video games on people who play them depends on the content of the video games. The takeaway is that violent video games do cause more aggressive behavior, though the effect is small. When children and adolescents decide to play violent video games, parents may want to try and find ones that also encourage more pro-social behaviors. For example, violent video games that encourage players to form cooperative teams to defeat an enemy are likely to lower the increase in aggressive behavior compared to a violent video game where a player plays by himself. Parents may wish to consult with the website Common Sense Media for a good guide on the content of many video games and encourage their children and adolescents to play games with more pro-social themes. That concludes this webcast of the School Mental Health Minute. Come back next week, and thanks for watching.